Hi guys, and welcome to Coldstone Cemetery here in Lancashire. This is the cemetery to the old Coldstone Asylum, which we'll be looking at shortly. What a place this is. What an incredible location. There you have the two chapels to the cemetery. One is Catholic and one is Church of England. I'll have a look at the front to see which is which, I don't really know. But there's an incredible story around this cemetery. Absolutely incredible. In this cemetery there are 1,172 bodies from staff and patients of the asylum. Within that number there are 13 babies. 13 babies, which is quite shocking when you think about it. We'll have a look at their memorials shortly. It looks like we can get in them chapels as well. But this building, this land, was sold in the year 2000. Well, thereabouts, that might not be accurate. To a developer, because all around here there's houses been springing up and whatnot. There's the chapels. We'll have a little walk around. There's houses springing up, and stupidly the developer thought they could stick houses on this, so they bought this actual plot of land. And then they realised this was consecrated land, which you cannot build on. So there has been a legal challenge, and we're here where we are now. We're, 20 years later? The only thing the developers did do was remove all the graves of the people that were buried here. So even in death, the people of the asylum weren't given dignity. They were even had the headstones removed and lost their dignity even in death. But as you can see, the two chapels there, I think the one in the right is Roman Catholic and the one on the left is Church of England. So hoping to do a little bit in the asylum if we can find an abandoned part of it, because it still is actually a working hospital. But towards the back of this there is also a Commonwealth War Grave Cemetery. And I might be wrong here, so please correct me in the comments, but Coldstone Asylum was also used as a military hospital from 1916 to 1920. And obviously some people didn't, passed away, some service personnel passed away, and their cemetery is at the back of the asylum cemetery. Now, this is just a thought, but I wonder, is their cemetery going to be better tended for than this one? As you can see, this one is totally overgrown and everything's been stripped back. You can see there some remnants of what it would have looked like, some decor and that. We'll have a look in there shortly, but I just want to show you the military cemetery, and I feel this would probably be better cared for than the asylum cemetery, to be honest. And instantly you can see that I'm correct. You can instantly see the difference there. And I'm not for 1 minute saying that's a wrong. That's military cemeteries should, they definitely should be. They should be cared for. I couldn't get in. They should be cared for, but equally, asylum cemeteries should also be cared for in the same way. I just want to show you this. Lawned. You can see the floor there is well cared for. I think there's 30 odd soldiers in here that passed away. I just wanted to show you this, but really we'll come back to the reason we came. And that is the Calder cemetery here. And as I say, from a little bit of research I've done, 1,172 people, men and women, are buried here, staff as well as patients. And within that number there are 13 babies. Those babies were evacuated, sorry about that, they were evacuated in the war to the safety of Coldstones, if you can call it that. Coldstone Asylum as it was there, and unfortunately 13 of them died. Now within this cemetery there is no graves to the people that died in the hospital, but apparently there are small memorials to the babies, and that's what I really came to look at here. So I want to see them. They came from Booth Hall in Manchester, evacuated with the staff. I think there was a couple of hundred evacuated, but unfortunately some of them babies never went home. So we'll have a look for the little plaques, and I wonder where the actual gravestones went. Would it not be dignified to put them back? You can't, whoever thought building on a graveyard was acceptable, it's not acceptable. This should not be hidden. I know it's a dirty little secret, this, for Lancashire, but actually this happened, and these people do deserve dignity that they weren't given in life. They should be given that in death, and they should all be named, and they should all have the headstones up. So to your left hand side here, this is the Catholic chapel, as you can see. That's shut from that side, but very possibly if we can get in from the other side, we'll have a look in a minute. That's a Catholic chapel, and this is the C of E chapel here. And as you can see, there's a way there, so we'll have a little look in here. Just a very, very, very bland. Let's have a look in. As you can see here, very, very small. Very bland. Not too sure. That potentially would have been the entrance. Let's say we've just come in. So get out and try and get around the other side. And then we want to look for the memorial for the babies, which I've just seen, but we'll take you into the Church of England chapel. There is actually a group that are trying to stop building work happening on this site. I think they're on Facebook. I think they're the Friends of Coldstone Cemetery, so please support them. Oh, there, we can walk in here. Have a little look in the Church of England chapel here. Well, really been bricked up, hasn't it? But you kind of get the impression. Let's have a look through this window. It's I would imagine it'd be extremely similar to what is the way in here? Extremely similar to the Roman Catholic one. There's a way in here. There's not, but there you go, you get the general gist. And here we have the memorial to the babies. The 13 babies, all overgrown, each one at least given the dignity of its own grave, its own memorial. Look at that. This first one here, with the wreath on there, this baby was 9 days old. It's not fair, is it? It's just not fair. 6 months old on the end. Coldstone Asylum graveyard.